And I was stuck in this chair basically. And she said that there was so much pressure on my like diaper that the poo went up my back. And like
We've been going for 5 minutes and said nothing. We spoke the whole time and said nothing. That's jokes.
should we just roll it in now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. This is crazy.
Oh my god.
Welcome to the first episode of the Lloyd and Matt podcast.
One of many.
No, we just stop after this one. One of many. We might as well just talk about ourselves because it's episode 1.
That sounded the most vain thing you've ever
Yeah,
said.
I just want to talk about me for a minute. But we just talk about ourselves because I feel like other than our lives, they probably don't know much about us at all.
We literally just started TikTok like we've been doing it the whole time.
And we just started chatting shit. It's not like we did an intro or like this is our first TikTok.
No.
We literally just jumped in with, did you know that your brain doesn't know where its organs are? That
Was
video.
that the first video? No, the first video was reincarnated.
Yeah, what would you want to be reincarnated as?
And I
And
said
you
a public toilet.
a men's public toilet. That was our humour.
We've changed.
The bar started very low. It could
Yeah.
only go up from there.
There was one person, I don't know who it is. I keep trying to find it, but he was our first
proper
actual follower. Like a lot of people had like football accounts and stuff, and like not them. But this guy was like an actual person, and he commented. And I keep trying because he congratulated us on like 35k back in the day, and I've been every night when I'm free. I try and find this guy. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, he was like, we had like 9 followers, I think, before he followed us.
Yeah.
Or maybe even more. Maybe like 18. Just our friends basically followed us.
Yeah.
And I remember he was our first proper one. And we were like, oh, this is like really cool. But did he comment on the first video? Because that would be the easiest way to find him. But I don't know if he did.
No, he didn't comment. No.
He just followed. So
And
we'd have to scroll back.
There's a lot of comments now on the first video.
Is there?
Yeah, I kind of want to delete it because it's a bad video. To be fair, I don't know if I believe all of them because we posted so many. But so many people say, I've just scrolled through every single one of your posts.
That's so many videos.
And
How many do you reckon we posted now? Like 250?
More than that. We've been going 25 weeks, so it should be around...
We've been going for 25 weeks.
You're on volume 25, you do
oh,
volumes every
of
week.
Course.
So we're on volume 20. This is volume 26, the one we're filming this week.
That's crazy.
So that's 6 months. It's not been 6 months, has it?
November 20th we started.
Oh my god.
December, January, February, March, April, May. Today is 6 months. That's
No
crazy
way.
that you say that. It's Friday the 20th of May. We posted our first video exactly 6 months ago on
Wow.
Tockers.
It's gone quick.
It's gone so quick.
But at the same time, it's not gone quick. Like, if I think about the first time we were editing downstairs the profile picture, the Step Brothers profile picture, that seems like yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was still working for Amazon as a delivery driver.
Shit, yeah. But then like our first bunch of TikToks
Yeah.
feel like, I don't remember sitting down and filming the first lot. We filmed for like, it took us 4 weeks,
Oh.
maybe more.
Should we explain, like, from the start how it came about?
Yeah.
So you wanted to do them on your own channel?
Yeah. Well, I saw 3 sets of 2 dudes basically doing like podcast content. And I was like, this seems like the least cringy thing I could do and still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because we did TikToks like you proper went for it in...
Over lockdown,
Yeah.
I tried, like, looking back at it now, it's not me at all.
They were good though. They actually were.
Some of them were funny, but some of them were like I was trying hard for views. Like I was jumping on trends and stuff, but I wouldn't do that again. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know actually. Like maybe now because you've got the whole like following behind us, it's like not as cringy.
Yeah. Literally, that's it. The difference between
That is-
cringy
it's so
and like
weird.
cool
Yeah.
is if it gets 100k likes or if it gets 5.
Yeah.
Because how many times, right, do you see a TikTok on your For You page and it's got, you look at it, you're like, that's funny, and then it's got 8 likes, you're like, it's not funny anymore.
Yeah. You
just
scroll,
carry on.
you scroll straight away.
It's
if got-
so hard to grow.
yeah. It is.
Genuinely.
Yeah. I don't know how we.
We had that one video,
Yeah.
which I copied straight from someone, like, it was just a dude, and he had, like, music behind him, and it just had the text on screen saying, your brain knows where
Right.
your organs are, refuses to tell you, with, like, a D&B song.
Yeah.
And they got, like, 500k. I was like, I can copy that and just say it out loud, because it's
Yeah.
not the same video as his.
Yeah.
And then we did it. And we were on about 40 followers before we posted that. And I told you, I messaged you as a joke. We'd only been going for a week. I messaged you saying, let's just pack it in. Like, I'm giving up or whatever. It was a joke.
No, I could feel it, that you were like,
is this going to work?
Is this actually going to work? Sort of. I didn't think you would give up after a week.
No.
I don't think you were like that at all, but I could feel like...
Frustration.
Kind of frustration, like semi-frustration.
Yeah.
I was the same, to be fair. I was a bit like, I just want it to blow up, do you know?
You want it so bad that if it doesn't happen, you're like, ugh, why isn't it working, basically?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And we went to bed with like 40 followers, woke up, and that video was on like a mil or one, I don't know. I don't remember. It all just kept going up. And I was like, what is happening?
No, I think it went to like 700 or 800k for a bit, and it sat there for a couple of days, and then it just jumped up to like 1 million and a bit, and we were like, how many followers did we get?
Like 3 or 4k.
3 or 4k? What, of that one video?
Yeah, we went from 25 to 30 followers to like 4k thanks to that video.
Yeah, and I think it helped as well. It wasn't our first video. I think it was our like 5th or 6th one that we posted.
Maybe even more.
Yeah, but that
it was in the first batch of videos, I think. They're so bad.
They are
videos.
Like if you look at each week of videos, every time we change clothes, it's different. Like
and better.
And better. I mean, no, there was one week where my camera was blurry. I wasn't at the right height. That week, actually, was it the first week? Oh, no. So from the start, we really wanted to do it. And you asked me to do it with you, and I was like, okay, let's do it. But we got to post 2 a day. We can film 2 a day. We can think of small little snippets. And at first, I can't believe I actually wanted to do this, but it was the right decision.
Yeah.
I thought every week we do it, we change into a different location. So behind us, we have a different backdrop because it's only going to be TikTok. It's not going to be like a full podcast.
Yeah.
I thought, let's do it in a different location. That's different to like a regular podcast. Like that would be a tiny, like different standout. And did we try it twice? We went to like a local area.
Yeah.
And did we go there twice or did we go there once? But we basically went there, and it was by a river, and there were ducks around us.
And it was just like the atmosphere, like the sound in the atmosphere was terrible.
And it was getting dark pretty soon, and we didn't have the right wires either, so we had to plug them into the local camera and blah blah blah. And we were just like, "Oh, this is annoying." And then I think it was like one day we went to film, and it was just torrential rain, and we were like, "Oh."
Well, I always wanted to do it inside. You were so like intent on filming them outside. You really wanted to for a long time.
I wanted to, but then I was quickly turned when it was raining, and you were like, "Look, we're going into November, December," because it was the end of like October when we first had the idea.
Yeah.
So it was still like light at night, a bit cold, but yeah. And then it just quickly like you changed my mind pretty quick because I wanted to, and then
And then we just moved indoors. It was a fucking great decision.
Yeah, great.
Genuinely, if we did them outside, nothing would have happened.
No, I don't think
we'd have
so.
given up.
Yeah.
No one wants to sit at fucking.
No, I kind of do think still. Like, I kind of think if you can find the right backdrop, like Logan, he
moves it around.
He moves it around.
If we do it like when we go abroad, if we bring a little easy setup, we'd have to bring a mic, the focus right in your laptop, and you can hold them on a beach, whatever the backdrop is. That works. But I think if we were going to change every week in cold, rainy England in December,
that's so true.
It wouldn't have even been a nice backdrop.
No.
And the other thing was like TikToks are like they're vertical, so it's like
you don't see much anyway.
Exactly. The background would have just been blurry grass or whatever, so it was pretty pointless. But that's how we got here, basically.
But then we filmed 2 in one day because I don't think your mic was connected. And then I had a problem with my mic.
There's been so many times where we fucked up. Genuinely so many times.
We just came into it so like with no clue what we're doing. We literally said to each other like just we'll speak and see what happens, and we'll just clip as much as possible. And then it just quickly we figured out like it takes hours. Like I think we recorded for like an hour and 40 minutes or something the first time, and it was rubbish.
It was terrible.
It was like there was a lot of like silences. It wasn't funny at all. It wasn't like it was trash.
It was trash.
But then we were like, let's ask each other questions.
Yeah.
And then that's how it progressed.
And then like give each other a bit of time to think about an answer.
Oh,
because we started off with like just putting each other on the spot with these outrageous questions that like you need time to think. And we would just sit there for like 5 minutes. Like, let me think of something good. Let me think. So we were like, if we prepare a little bit, if you have a funny story, if you have anything, it's easier if you can come prepared. So we'd ask each other the questions ahead of time, like the night before, so we can get like a plan together as such for what it, like, not what the answer would be, because it was still, we'd go with the flow.
Yeah.
But if there was specific questions where it was like a holiday story, we'd need time to remember our holidays, like you in fucking Bulgaria.
Oh my god, that one blew up more than I
I
thought.
swear you made a promise to them that you'd talk about the third poo story. What was the promise? It was like 50k on YouTube or something. I swear you made a promise to someone.
I think I did say if we get to like a certain amount of subscribers,
You'll talk about the third poo story.
The thing is, for those that don't know the poo story, because it was ages ago, I've got 2 stories, and I will talk about them on another podcast.
What, in further detail?
In further detail, because in TikTok, I tried to make it as rush as possible because I didn't want to bore anyone. Blah blah blah. But there's the Bulgaria one for people that don't know, and then there's the Greece one, and then there is a third one, and it is disgusting. You don't think it's as bad, but
I don't think it's as bad as you think it is.
I think it's terrible because the lead up to how it happened makes me sound like a genuine weirdo. So,
you are a genuine weirdo.
No.
I love how you've literally, they're by country, these stories. It's Bulgaria, Greece, and the worst one is the English story.
My mum, because I showed my mum the Bulgarian and the Greece one. And
So did I. I showed my mum.
Oh no.
She loved it. She finds them hilarious. She genuinely does. There was a video the other day where I was speaking about what I did as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like when I dress up all the time, whatever. And top comment was someone saying my mum's a legend with like 1,500 likes. So I showed her and she's like, I know. She's like, I know I'm a legend. I was like, all right, mum, chill out.
My mum was telling me about she was like, oh, what about when you pooed yourself in Florida? And I was like,
there's another one.
I was like, Mum, I didn't even know what happened in Florida because I was like 5 when I last went to Florida, and no, I must have been way earlier than that because I was still in one of them
diapers.
Yeah, but it was one of them chairs at a table, like a big stool.
High chair.
And she said that it was the stage.
You shit yourself in a high chair.
It's worse than that.
Are you telling it now?
I'll tell it now.
Okay, let's go.
But you got to remember, I'm like 3 or 4 years old. So
3 or 14.
So like I was a baby, and I was at the stage where I was a baby, but I was getting out of the toddler stage and going into like a kid.
Annoying little kid.
And she said that I was in this high chair. I think we were in MGM Studios or something, and I was too big for a high chair but too small for like a normal chair. So they just crammed me in this high chair. Right?
It was your head, innit? Your head was too big for the high chair.
This story.
You were off kilter.
This story is grim. So like, I can't say it. No,
you have to.
It's like I was sat on the chair, and because it took like 2 people from the restaurant to like get me in this chair because I was like basically too big for it. Have you ever been like an adult and you get in like a swing that's not for you at the park?
You're trying to fit your legs in. It's horrible.
I can imagine it was like this. I don't remember any of this, by the way.
You had 2 fully grown adults carrying you like fucking boss baby, trying to put you into the fucking thing, just cramming your head in.
Yeah. But apparently, my gran, because I went with my grandparents, my gran.
Which side?
My mum's mum.
Okay.
And dad. They could smell something.
Jesus Christ.
And I was stuck in this chair basically. And she said that there was so much pressure on my like diaper that the poo went up my back and like went up to my neck.
That is disgusting. It's like a yogurt when you splash it.
Yeah, it was literally like that. And my gran like went round the back and was like, "Oh my god, what is this?" Got my mum, and instead of taking me out of the chair, they just violated me. They just picked me up with the chair and took me to the toilet.
Bro, they took the chair with them. I suppose there's probably shit on it that they had to clean or something. They were like, "Oh, we'll bring this back in a minute. Let's just take fucking boss baby to the toilet." Imagine you just sat there well happy with yourself as well. Like, I
was probably like, "Why are you taking me away from my dinner?" I got an itchy back.
Yeah. That's disgusting.
But yeah, that was the Florida story.
Okay, that's on the list. We've got Bulgaria, Greece, the States, Great Britain. Where are we going on tour this fucking summer?
I must have done it. I'm trying to think of everywhere I've been.
What, you're thinking of other countries?
Yeah, I must have been, because when I was little, I seemed like I went abroad a lot.
Yeah.
Like
And shit yourself a lot.
Yeah, well, that's in the stages.
I didn't go around shitting myself.
No,
I wasn't fucking checking off a map of places I've shit myself.
So what? I think I was about 3 or 4 in Florida. I was 15 in Bulgaria. And I was 18, 19 in Greece. Oh no, I'm trying to.
Stories get more wild the older you get. That's the worst part. Florida, you shit yourself in a chair. Okay, you were actually stuck in the chair. You couldn't go anywhere. When you're 15, you're out for another family dinner. Why'd you shit yourself at all these family dinners? I swear. What do they feed you?
The Bulgarian was mad.
Just a fucking kebab. I swear. It was probably just
huge.
a plate.
No, it went up. It was like
it's a vertical kebab.
It was. No, it wasn't even a kebab. It was like, I'll explain it in more in detail, but it was every meat possible
under the sun,
upwards.
Meat sandwich.
Oh, it went.
Do you know what you were eating in Florida? You probably have no idea.
Probably. Or actually, I do know that when we went to Florida, because you know the whole stereotypical Americans eat like crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually true.
Yeah.
For breakfast, you could have the craziest amount of ice cream possible, like bowls of it, thick. My brothers were a lot older than me, so they weren't pooing themselves. They were actually normal people, and they said that they were just getting like multitudes of ice cream and like those Lucky Charms and like just the most unhealthy. Why have I got developed a list?
Unhealthy.
Just the most unhealthy shit you could think of ever.
But they weren't pooing themselves with that. So you were eating good by the sounds of it.
Hey, I was eating healthy.
But shitting yourself.
Little champion.
Yeah. Can you pass me the tissues, please?
Sure. Oh, but I have spent a lot of time in Holland, especially as a kid. Yeah. So I'm trying to think, like, I was in that stage of definitely doing some disgusting stuff in my bed. Oh no!
Why'd you word it like that?
No. I'll tell you what I did. Like, something that did happen in Holland. So it's Centre Parcs in Valkenswaard, and you've been to Centre Parcs. I don't know if anyone else has.
Yeah, no, it's just me and you that have ever been to Centre Parcs.
But I remember in Centre Parcs.
Just quickly, Centre Parcs is incredible.
It is good.
You were dogging on me.
No.
I was. Yeah, no, I didn't. I worded it weirdly. You were dogging on me the other day. But like, that is I don't know. That is the right term, right? Dogging on me, like not dogging.
Why
me.
did you do that?
I don't know.
Just like,
but like, you were clowning me for saying, "Let's go Centre Parcs this year."
Yeah,
I love it so much.
Because it was a bunch of like, I think we were like 21 at the time, 22, like a bunch of 22-year-olds. Stereotypically, you go to like Magaluf, Ibiza.
Yeah, we're not like that. We're past that stage.
Let's go to Centre Parcs. Is that where it is?
What, Centre Parcs?
It's not Stansted Airport.
No, it's Longleat.
Oh, Longleat, that's it. What did I say?
Yeah, Stansted Airport. Stansted Airport, Longleat Safari Park. But yeah, Centre Parcs is incredible, but carry on.
But Valkenswaard, by the way, is the very first Centre Parcs open, so it's goated. It's so good. And I woke up one morning with, what's that thing in your eyes where you can't open your eyes? It's like,
I don't know what it's called.
Conjunctivitis.
Okay.
I think that's what it is anyway. But I had mad conjunctivitis.
Well, your eyes wouldn't open.
Yeah, they wouldn't open at all. And they were like, I was trying to open them so bad. And my mum had to get a knife and scrape them off. Swear.
That's terrifying.
Terrifying.
I'm sure that's not the medical way to do it though. Your mum's just like, it's a butcher's knife.
I don't think I was allowed in the pool because of just conjunctivitis.
Because you were crashing into everyone.
Yeah. Oh, I want to go Centre Parcs now.
Bro, what? You're literally
clowning
me.
But I feel like it won't be as good. Because you ever get it when you really want to do something as you're a kid because you loved it as a kid?
Yeah, no, but I went last week. I went, how old would I have been?
19, I think.
No. I was still at school.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I went.
Thought you were at your gap year.
No, it was a summer between year 12 and year 13. How old are you then? 17? So I went with my mum, dad, ex-girlfriend and me when I was 17. And it was the exact same. I loved it the same as when I was like 10. I went every year from the age of maybe 6 till 12.
It's so good.
Then took a little break and then went back. And it's so good every time. There is new rules on the pool.
Is there?
So you book. You're allowed one 3-hour slot a day.
Is this because of COVID?
Yeah,
Right.
which is fucking annoying. I mean, the world is literally operating, but whatever. Fucking loads of people are commenting again. But basically, you're allowed you have to book 1 3-hour slot a day, and then from 6 till 9, it's free swim, so anyone can go. So it's like, if you're worried about COVID, don't go from 6 till 9 because it's going to be a lot busier than the 3-hour slots, basically.
Right. Okay.
But I mean, that's still long enough.
Yeah.
Because if what I reckon we would do if we went now is take the early slot, like 10 till 1 or whatever it may be, and then
just get fucked, just trash the place.
Yeah, just beat up a load of kids. What? And then go fuck around, play badminton, do all the shit you do, and then come back from the 6 till 9 swim, and then have dinner after at like 9:30.
At the 6 till 9 swim, can you go on the rapids and stuff?
Yeah. It's all over. Rapids is the most goated concept.
To be fair,
to any holiday.
To be fair, right? All the centre parks, the rapids, the slides and stuff are good, but I feel like they're designed for kids.
Yeah.
I went to a water park in Spain, and it is just so good. And I went back there maybe 4 or 5 years later, and they built the most like I was scared going as like a 16-year-old. I was literally like, how is this like allowed? Like, it's dangerous, but it was so good. It was so good.
Proper adult ride.
Actual adult rides. I'd love for us lot, the boys, to go.
Yeah. Where was it?
It was a couple. I think it was like 50 miles north of Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. Really good.
Well, when we go away this summer, I want to go to a water park.
Yeah.
We got to hire a car this time when we go away. If
I think
possible.
that is something that we. I mean, what are the laws in Europe, or is it country by country?
I'm pretty sure it's either 21 or 25. I think it depends on the insurance company. I almost lost my voice. It depends on the insurance company.
But do you have to be driving for because they all drive on the right?
You might not be allowed it. How long you passed? What, a year ago? 2 years ago?
A year ago.
Okay.
So I might.
Me and Guion have got 5.
But last time I went to Greece, I drove.
The car? You got a car?
No, it was quad bikes.
The boat?
It was quad bike.
Okay. Let me drive the boat.
But it was on roads. But
Okay.
I don't think I really don't think they cared, because like their roads.
Anyone out in roads? I was not going to make any
no content.
No one's going to understand that. That's jokes.
But it was like dirt tracks and stuff. But it was like their main road basically.
Did you pay insurance for it or what?
I can't actually remember what I paid. Yeah,
You
and
tried
like
to
a boat as well. I didn't need I think when we went to Spain as well.
Do you have to pass your boat test?
Let me drive the boat.
You just tried to block that holiday out after you got.
Oh my god!
After you shit yourself, got dumped, cheated on, abandoned.
Stop.
How much did you pay for that holiday to shit yourself and then get cheated on 2 days later?
You know what? It was worth it. I really, really enjoyed that holiday. Like where we stayed and everything. Like it was so good. Like I really did enjoy most of it.
I enjoyed the place, not the company.
We went to this chapel. The thing is, I thought we found like a really secret find, but I go on Instagram and a lot of people go there, and I keep swiping up to the story. Yo, you got to check this place out.
If you're ever in Greece, go to here. And everyone's like, okay, it's like the main tourist destination.
No, it literally is. It's called I think it's I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation, but I'm pretty sure it's Perlocatrias in Corfu.
Most English sounding. You said it with such a British accent.
I
think it's Perlocatrias, mate.
Does anyone want a fucking burger?
Bash. That TikTok makes me laugh.
But yeah, beautiful. Oh, we went to a chapel as well. This is like really off topic. We went to a chapel, and because it's so sacred, you can't show any skin.
Oh, really?
So I was in shorts. My ex-girlfriend was in like a bikini, because we'd literally just walked up from the beach. And there was like an old lady out front with tons of wildcats. The wildcats were unbelievable.
It's such a random story.
Yeah. And the lady, they must have been volunteering, because no way they're getting paid taxpayers' money in Greece for this. Yeah. So she must have been volunteering, or she must have been part of the church, the chapel, or whatever. But it contains a lot of Christian artifacts or something, and you get given these clothes, 100% not washed.
Yeah.
And like I just had to do trousers because I was fine with a t-shirt, even though I was getting frowned upon for showing my.
Why didn't you do the old fucking?
Yeah.
Then they'd probably be like, "Oh, I'm sorry about your loss, like for your arm."
It's all right.
Yeah.
But no, my ex at the time had to get given some dirty clothes.
Really?
Some fucking parachute pants.
Is that what put you off her?
That's why I shat in the sea.
She got dressed up in some new garms. You were like, fuck it, I'm going to the fucking ocean to shit myself.
I can't take this anymore.
I'm going to ruin some tourist holiday. They're on a bus boat and you fucking shit on them. Feel like there's going to be a poo story every single pod. That's jokes.
There well could be. I could ask my parents and say, like, do you have any more poo stories? And I guarantee you...
We just get them on as guests and they're explaining all these poo stories.
They'll get a file out and go, yep, November.
Like, what month do you want? You're like, March 2006. I'm like, Spain. I'm trying to think of if you did anything fucking rogue when we went. Because we went to Mallorca twice. We went 2016?
I think
17.
that was I think that was the third time I went away without my parents abroad.
Okay.
And
What were the first two?
I was with a friend.
Yeah.
I must have gone away more. Oh no, because then there's like school holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
I went to Spain twice with a mate,
Mm-hmm.
and then school holidays and stuff. But I'm always on my best behaviour when I'm around. I'm trying to be as polite as possible. So I've probably not pooed myself around you.
Yeah. But we went with...
I must have left skidders or something.
Something. We went with Connor. I must have. There's no way I didn't. I'm not that type of bloke to not make a fucking mess in the bog. That's so unlike me. But we went with Connor in, what, That must have been 2017.
2017.
That's...
Oh, don't say that.
Was it 2016?
Don't say that.
I think it was 2016.
If it's 26... No, we weren't 17.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think we were. It was 2016... 2017. It don't fucking matter. But basically, yeah, we went then. I don't think anything weird happened.
No.
We were like...
I bet Connor's like...
Yeah, Connor's got 4 stories. He messages me when he sees this like, bro, you joking me? But we were, I don't know, quite young, naive. Like, we were very much like not... We were keeping ourselves to ourselves, just fucking swimming all day. Like, we weren't going out drinking and shit like that. So I don't think anything rogue would have happened.
No.
When we went with Guion, it was a bit more rogue because we were, what, 19, 20?
Yeah.
That was a couple of years ago.
But what did I do? Did I do anything wrong?
I got a video. Oh, I got a video of you having a shit.
What?
Everything is shit based.
When?
You're sat. So we're getting ready to go out for dinner one night.
Right.
And basically, me and Guion are just chilling. I'm filming him. I don't know what we're doing. He's probably doing the worst dance moves you've ever seen. And then I walk around the corner because you're in the bathroom, and I turn the corner, and you're butt naked with 2 Coronas in your mouth with your willy tucked between your legs like a mangina, and you're having a shit, and then you just look so happy. You just down these Coronas and just looking at the camera the whole time. You're like,
what? You filmed it on your...
On my phone. I think I still got it.
On your phone.
I'm not going to put it in, obviously.
I've definitely got footage of me falling over in the shower of that holiday.
Yeah, I got a video of me and Guion having a fight. Not having a fight, it's like a funny fight. Like, he's trying to pour Corona on me because I poured it on him whilst he's showering, and then he tries to get me back. I got clothes on. I'm like, no. And then he chases us onto the balcony his dick out, I swear. We're just vlogging it, like zooming in on it.
Yeah, crop that. Do you remember?
Wait, screenshot. New fucking wallpaper.
Do you remember on the last day of holiday when we had to get a transfer in the morning and there was a pool?
What they both kind of blend into one a little bit. The second one we got the bus at like 4 a.m. right? We didn't sleep. It was like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was like 3,
and
4
one
a.m.
bus came and everyone got on it apart from us. It wasn't for us.
Yeah.
And we were like shitting ourselves like, is it going to come that time?
And I had to go and ask the reception like, is this bus coming?
Okay.
And then it came in the end, but it was very late. But do you not remember what happened when we were waiting at like 1 a.m.?
No.
I'd say it and you'll remember.
Did you knock someone's suitcase over?
No.
Okay.
No. So we were waiting in our room.
Oh!
Yeah.
I remember. Was that the last night?
That was the last night. We just hear splashes like psh, psh.
Bearing in mind, you're not allowed in the pool
after
10 with this apartment complex we stayed at. You literally couldn't go in the pool after 10.
And there's a balcony that you look in, like everyone looks into the pool from your flat or whatever. And I'm like, someone's jumping in the pool. Let's have a look. We all race outside. We all do everything.
Door flies open. We're looking out because the pool's in the middle of all the apartments, basically.
And this guy is doing front flips or something, and I shout out, go, do a backflip. And then he looks at me and goes, why don't you come in and do one? And there's like the longest pause in the world. I just go, no.
Just deadpan. No.
And I think we just went back inside then and just carried on. It was so like I underwhelming because the way it was splashing, I thought everyone was like,
Pool party,
pool party, let's go. It was just 2 dudes, and one was like in a pool with a book.
And they had a girl with them as well who was literally just laid on the deck chair, like in a bikini, like not getting in the water, just not even sunbathing. It was like 11 at night.
Yeah. It was It was
so rogue.
So good.
It was such a good holiday. Oh my god.
We need to go somewhere.
And how much was it? It was like $230.
I think it was really cheap.
Yeah.
No, the one with Connor was really cheap. That was
Connor's was
cheap.
like 160, 180.
Yeah. All together, including food and
4-star spa, because it was like
we weren't meant to go in the spa.
But we didn't buy. We thought we could go in the
Yeah.
pool, and we did one day, and then the next day it was locked, and we were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Not like we went in it yesterday.
That was cheap. That was a very cheap holiday.
Yeah. If you ever, no one's gonna go, but it's called Illot Suites and Spa. Incredible. 4-star. I'm pretty sure we only got it because like we booked it 2 days before we went, so they were obviously had rooms to fill.
Yeah.
So that's how we got lucky with it.
That included breakfast as well, and the breakfast was like I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, like those Thompson holiday things where you get it like it's like a buffet, like all you can eat. It was amazing.
Continental,
so
everything.
That's it. Yeah. Incredible.
Where was I leading with that? Illot Suites and Spa.
Illot Suites and Spa. That was cheap. How much was?
The second one. It couldn't have been much more. I honestly think it might have been sub 200. I swear.
That was another
last minute,
right?
Travel Republic does the job.
It does. But all the Illot Suites and Spa one. So the first one, I think I literally spent under 220 quid for the whole holiday.
With euros you took and everything.
That includes flights, hotels, everything.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we had ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I did anyway.
It was. The dinner was like pasta and shit.
Yeah. I remember. What?
We went out for dinner.
We went out. Yeah.
So the same with Guillaume's one. We went to Boston.
Yeah, we always go out for dinner.
Yeah,
I was joking about the ice cream all the time, but we had loads. I was saying it because do you remember the vlogs when I would be like, we just didn't know how to vlog.
No.
We still fucking don't, but we didn't know how to vlog back then. So every time I'd just go, okay, turn the camera on, and then I'd be like, all right, guys. So now we're da-da-da, and every time it would be, we're going to get some ice cream and like everything.
There was like, I think it was in like the second or third video.
This cracks me up.
Every time the camera's on Lloyd, it's literally just like, okay, guys, we're now going to go to the sea. And then it gets to the sea. It's like, okay, guys, we're going to get on the Lilo. And then it's like, okay, guys, now we're going to go back and get some ice cream. And it's continuous for like a minute.
That's
it's just like, okay, guys.
Yeah. I was going to say, it's not just every time it's on me. It's literally in the space of 1 minute. I was the only one who held the camera. And I was literally, him and Connor would be swimming. I'd be sat on the rocks. And I'd just be like, water's quite nice, and we're about to go home and get ready for dinner, and then we go home, and then I'd be like, all right guys, we're home now, and we're about to go out for dinner, and then I go out for dinner and be like, right guys, we're just finishing dinner, we're about to go back to the rocks.
It's so true.
Just one after the other. I didn't know what I was doing.
No.
I still don't.
And I think it was nervous as well. It's nervous.
It looks nervous. Yeah.
That's from that holiday.
That's from that video.
That's weird.
But that's not gonna. Well, I'll explain that a little bit. It's not even that funny, but it is funny at the time. Just basically, the intro to one of our vlogs was Matt. We were on this big cliff ready to jump, and Matt couldn't speak properly, and he goes, "It's nervous. It looks nervous. I feel nervous." That's how nervous you were, that you were just butchering every sentence.
My dyslexia just took over me.
Thing is, when you were like, it wasn't that bad at school. Your dyslexia, moved, like changing straight from holidays to dyslexia.
Do you know what I really think it
wasn't
is?
that bad.
Because I swear to God, I was a really good, and I would say the word talented writer.
I knew you were going to say. I was going to cut in and go English student. You were good at English. Out of all the lessons I did with you,
yeah,
I think English was your stronger point. I just see that. Like, come here.
Especially in primary school, I felt like I was really good at English. My spelling wasn't great, so I always knew that I had trouble spelling even simple words. Like I always have flashbacks to asking my teacher how to spell the word rose.
You still use the wrong 2 and 2, like T-O-O or T-O.
That's a common error. Okay, that one's fine.
So you got to figure it out now. Your big old age of 37 and a half.
But I was always good at English, and I genuinely think that is because I hit my head on the floor when I was 15 or 14. Like I genuinely think since then I stutter a lot before speaking, and I say the wrong words. And
the scooter story where you hit your head.
Yeah,
is that the one you're on about?
I honestly I can't put it down to anything else because my English, I've always been like a creative person, but I feel like I was really good at writing.
Yeah.
And then literally year 9, 10, it went downhill quick. Even though I got 2 Bs in English, which I'm
you should have taken it at A level.
I did. I took
for like a week. I swear.
I'll explain that.
Did you do lit or lang?
Both. I'll explain that in another one because
Yeah.
of like school stories.
I always found literature really boring, but really fun.
How does that make sense?
Because basically, it's like half and half of the actual breakdown of it. Like reading the books and shit was boring, but I really enjoyed analysing them and writing what I thought happened.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I
You
enjoyed
could
lit
make
more than
anything
lang.
up.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, the teachers would piss me off there. Our teacher was jokes. Our teacher used to violate everyone.
I just thought of a crazy story.
What, for the talk? Or for here? Do you want to tell it now?
I don't know if I can tell it though. That's the thing. Actually, yeah, of course I can say it. I'm just
Wet
not-
nipples?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Go for it.
So it was double English on like a Thursday, and we've got a teacher, lovely teacher. She's the reason why I passed English 100%. She was amazing, and she walks out the room, and she comes back in the room, and she's wearing a grey top, and her nipples are wet, like soaking wet. Like,
It wasn't my teacher. I wish I was there. Magic.
no, but they were like dribbling.
They were not dripping,
No.
dribbling. Milk juice.
And no one realised. I was literally just like looking around the class like,
Nipples.
I was like, guys, just like look at her nipples, like look. And she was like, no one was looking at all. And I told my mate next to me, and I was like, just look at her nipples, bro. And
Was
he
it
went,
Sammy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god. And me and him were like giggling. She was like, what are you giggling for? And I was like, nothing. And then like one of the class joke kids found out about it, and I just remember him like in the middle of a lesson just like going, ah! Oh my god, guys, everyone cut. And I remember being like, okay, he's found out.
He's got the nipples.
And everyone, it just passed around everyone. And I do feel very bad because she went out the room, came back with a jumper on with teary eyes.
So she knew what happened.
She knew the crowd was getting like disrupted. The classroom, sorry.
The crowd was getting Larry at her nipples, bro.
The classroom was getting like, it was getting crazy. Like, oh my, get him out. So, but she came back in a jumper and she was upset. And I remember being like, oh.
You started it.
No. I told my friend in good confidence, and then someone else over the other side of the room was the one that spread it around everyone. But I can't get that picture out of my mind.
It's because you don't want to. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did enjoy it.
She was a lovely lady.
She was
a nice
amazing.
teacher.
She was amazing.
I wouldn't have chose her for that to happen to. The same, I was going to tell the funny story in English when we had double English. I don't know if you were in my class at this point. It was like year 9. Me and Sammy were sat next to each other, and we'd always fuck about. And we had Miss Frank, I think it was, blonde lady.
She was amazing.
She was quite nice.
Yeah.
And but me and Sammy were being knobheads basically. She was like, "Get out." She'd had enough. 10 minutes into class, and me and Sammy thought we were cool, so we were like, "I'm not fucking leaving." And she was like, "Okay, I'll go get the head teacher." And Sammy just picked up his shit. Like, "I'm going."
That is such a Sammy
Just
thing.
on the spot, he's like, "Okay, I'm going."
I love
Just
him,
picks his chair up. She didn't even tell him to. He just picked his chair up. He panicked and was like, "Oh fuck it, I'll take everything that's fucking near me." He just grabs everything.
And the same thing with Sammy. I was, this makes me laugh so much. I was with Sammy and Jack, and another guy called Hayden.
Yeah.
And this teacher, we were stood in like the doorway of form, and the bell went, and we were still by the doorway, and a teacher none of us really liked that much walked past and was like, "Get in the classroom, boys." And Hayden goes, "We're in the classroom, you twat." But she's walked off.
I remember this.
So she's walked off and he thinks it's safe. And he says, "We're in the classroom, you twat." We're all walking off. She comes back around like Darth Vader and goes, "Who was that?" And Sammy, instantly, without hesitation, "Hayden."
I'd do the same. Yeah. I'd have done the same, genuinely.
And he just walks off, head down, teacher's office. Didn't see him for the rest of the day.
Really?
Yeah. And Sammy was like, "Yeah, it was him that did it."
Yeah. If you're gonna
I don't blame him
if
at
you're
all.
gonna act like a
Yeah.
twat, then you got
Yeah.
you got to give them the chance to own up themselves.
Yeah.
And if they don't, you snitch on them straight away.
Sammy said Hayden's name
Before she finished her sentence.
Yeah.
He did, Hayden. It was Hayden. I know why you're here. That's jokes.
Oh, so good. We've got so many more stories. We
So
got
many.
to have an episode dedicated to just stories.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to finish it up?
Yeah, let's
It's like 45, 50 minutes long.
damn.
We could go for longer. We got so many stories,
Yeah.
but we might as well just finish it up.
I feel like we've gone on a roller coaster.
If you've made it to the end as well, fucking fair play.
Oh my god, you're getting a shout out in the next video.
Yeah, you've probably lost 46 brain cells.
We should say, comment like green helmet. No.
Yeah, green helmet. All the comments are just like green helmet. No, comment saying like respectable. If you have watched or made it to the end or whatever, comment
yellow taxi.
Yeah, comment yellow taxi.
Yellow taxi.
That's still random as fuck.
If we get people saying yellow taxi,
I'll shake your hand in person.
Yeah, I will honestly be amazed.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want more, or if you want us to just stop at one and retire, one and done.
Nah, we're definitely posting more.
Oh, for sure.
Definitely. I've really enjoyed it.
I've really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
We thought we'd post like every 10 to 14. But I think we might be able to do one a week. I really do. The editing will be the long part. Not too long, because you just whoever's speaking just cut, and then the old half and half screen, because we haven't got a third camera, so we'll have to do the old split screen. But yeah, like it if you enjoyed it. Like it. You don't have to, but it helps us out a lot with the old algorithm and all that bollocks. It might be on Spotify. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I've got it sorted. I think I have.
Okay.
It will be audio only if it's on Spotify. So we've left it quite late in the fucking thing to let them know. But in future, if you just want to listen on Spotify, because we wanted people to watch the first one video, like,
for sure,
because we enjoyed the video aspect of it, obviously. But the first one, if it's on Spotify, our Spotify will be linked down below if we've figured it out by the time we post it. And it'll be audio only. So if you want to listen to them when you drive or whatever you're doing, then you can just go to Spotify. I think it'll either be YouTube or Spotify. We won't go like Apple and all these complicated things.
No. It'll be Spotify.
We're tech savvy, but we're not that tech savvy to get it on all of them. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And hopefully we'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Hopefully soon. Yeah.
Amazing.
Shake my hand, sir. Yes, sir.
Sweaty hands.